Yo, what's up? Earz to the Streets TV back in your area. Make sure we do a sound check. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all let me know something. Let me know something. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We about to get into it, y'all. We about to get into it. Top of the AM. Grand rising, everybody. I'll explain what happened to me last night. I'll explain. Y'all just hit that like button, man. Migraine what happened to me last night. Migraine is what happened to me last night. I wouldn't have been able to be myself, y'all. Forgive me. I wouldn't have been able to be myself. That's why I'm here at the top of the morning, continuing on with the show. I couldn't have did it last night. My migraine kicked in, messed me up. I couldn't see out of one eye. Y'all would have been like, "Dang, Earz, you don't sound like yourself, man." I couldn't get through it. Y'all. So it is what it is, man. I did not want to give y'all a half-ass show with one eye open. But we're gonna get into it today, though. We got plenty of time, y'all. We got plenty of time. We're gonna get into it. Earz about to break it down for y'all. Earz about to break it down. What's going on? Like I said, y'all hit the like button, y'all hit the share button, whatever you gotta hit. Give me 1 second. Let me share this to my board so everybody can pull up. Man, you had to go to a whole nother channel because of my migraine. Great, hey. But they ain't gonna break it down like I'm gonna break it down, though. I bet you ain't gonna get the information that I'm gonna break down, though. I'm feeling way better now. That migraine can be led by other things. It could be. I think it's because I had, I don't know, man. Maybe because of all that driving I had did, those lights and everything. That's why I had to go and get my my glasses, man. All that looking at these screens and looking at all those lights and stuff without wearing glasses. Yeah. He said I hit the like button last night. See, yeah, a lot of y'all just went on and hit the like button, went on and put y'all like in last night. So salute to everybody that went on and put their like in early. I ain't gotta wait for y'all. I know if you want to put your notification in last night, then I know you already ready. Yeah, let me share this to my timeline. We about to go ahead and get right. We about to go ahead and get started. I got my presentation ready for y'all. So today we gonna talk about self-snitching. We got 2 stories to describe some real self-snitching. What I think about the USC game, I hate to say it, but Colorado about to get their ass whooped another 2 weeks in a row. I'm sorry to say it. I support Deion. I like the whole Cinderella story and everything, but yeah, it's about to be another beatdown. They ain't ready yet. Not this year. Next year maybe. Year after that maybe. But this year, yeah, he ain't ready. They ain't ready yet. But we'll get into that a little later. We about to get into self-snitching at its finest, y'all. Self-snitching at its finest. I ain't never seen 2 people snitch on themselves like I just seen here. Self-snitching at its finest, y'all. Let me share this. I'm just about to share my live real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. I ain't gonna make y'all wait too long because y'all already waited all night. I know y'all was waiting on me yesterday. I apologize to everybody. Sometimes, stuff pops up. I definitely was excited and ready to go until my head felt like it was about to explode. And trust me, y'all would have rather me wait than come out here and give y'all a half-ass show. I wasn't gonna come out here and give y'all a half-ass show with one eye open. That wouldn't have been fair. That wouldn't have been fair at all. All right, so we got that shared. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Salute, boss up. Let's get to it. Let's see this self-snitching. Let's get to this self-snitching. Get my spectacles on. All right. Let me take my. So, here's to the streets here. I got my spectacles on, y'all, so I can see all the peripheral. I just made that up. But what's good? What's good, everybody, man? Wick made 912 back in y'all area. I can see better, y'all. I see way better. I can see a little clear. Just a little bit clear. I can see. So, y'all, when it comes to self-snitching, we got to find out who did it better. Who did it better? We got two people who self-snitched on themselves. And y'all, I can't even explain this type of stuff. But we're going to start out. Everybody already know what's been going on with the Tupac story. If you haven't already, they have finally arrested somebody responsible for the murder of the late, great Tupac Shakur. Finally. It took 27 whole years. 27 whole years. But before we get to that story, because we got a lot of stuff to break down about that, we're going to start with Philadelphia, city of brotherly love. Now, if you haven't heard already, man, Philadelphia, there was a case that happened in Philadelphia. And let me break down the case first before we get into the self-snitching of the person that I want to talk about. So there was a situation in Philadelphia where a young man was killed by the cops. And then the cop ended up going to trial. I don't even think he went to trial, but the whole case got thrown out. So the people are outraged. Here, I'm gonna play a little bit to show y'all what I'm talking about. Salute to Floyd at Flacco. I think he did a great job of breaking down this story. So I'm gonna play a little bit of his breakdown of this story so we can get a full understanding of why this whole looting and stuff is going on right now. Well, it's not going on no more, but how the whole looting and riot and stuff started. So to the people who are already from Philly, y'all already know what's going on. But to the people who are not from Philly, like me, and just found out what was going on when I seen all the riot and stuff, you know, we can fill y'all in. So salute to Floyd and Flacco. Let's hear this little part right here.
At a peaceful rally is just disgusting and pathetic. And the situation that's happening right now in Philadelphia ain't no different than what took place with George Floyd a couple of years ago.
Now, as you can see, this video is a video of this female named Meatball. Yeah, y'all heard it right. There's a female named Meatball. I don't know who named their daughter, even as a nickname named Meatball, but you can hear this person in the background screaming, and all that stuff like that. But she was kind of inciting the riot, but this is what was going on in Philadelphia. Y'all probably seen it on the news.
The people of Philadelphia are currently outraged and protesting the shooting death of Eddie Azario.
Prosecutors released.
Okay, so like he said, the people in Philadelphia, this is what they're so-called protesting about. But see, there was a peaceful protest, and then you have the hoodlums that like to come through after the peaceful protest. You know, to make everything look worse.
Seeing body cam video in the deadly police shooting of Eddie Azario in Philadelphia. Officers there initially said he lunged at them with a knife during a traffic stop, but police then backtracked and said he never even left the car. We're gonna play a portion now of that body cam video for you and want to warn you, it's disturbing.
Now that's some bullshit. And it's almost like, something that, I'm more familiar with it as far as the Ahmaud Arbery story. Police telling a lie and then backtracking and video camera footage end up showing what they really did. So I believe this guy was a Latino fella, and this is what happened. Now, as you can see, this cop is running to this young man's car, gun already to this man's chest. I've had this happen to me one time, y'all, and I don't mean to make this about me, but I understand how fearful you can be at a time like this. I had this exact thing happen to me, and I was minding my business, trying to find a hotel, and they ran up to me just like this, gun already out, gun to the window. And as you can hear, this cop is already saying, I'm going to shoot you.
I want to warn you, it's disturbing.
That's the first thing that he hollers. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. This is already on his mind. And then within 7 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom, 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 boom. When somebody runs up on you this fast with a gun out and saying they're going to shoot you, every single move you make can get you shot. You can't even open your door and unlock it without a cop saying that you reached for something. They told in their police report that this man lunged at him with a knife. Now, how can this man lunge at him with a knife? This man ain't even got a gas cap on this damn car. So how can this cop be in fear of his life when you ran outside this man's window with a gun pointed at him, ready to shoot? Ready to shoot. This cop was dead ass wrong, and his ass should have been thrown in jail. But even with his actions, it doesn't. This is one cop. They had a peaceful protest, which never gets nothing done, to be honest. Never gets nothing done. These peaceful protests never get nothing done. But I understand, police work is dangerous. It's hard. But this is not the hard, dangerous part about it. This is the part that they made hard and dangerous. It's like a bully. They don't go around the real perpetrators and do all this. They wait till they just got a dude sitting in the car and take advantage of that situation.
We froze the video right there during the shooting itself, the footage showing that he was actually sitting in his vehicle at the time. The officer who shot him killed him. He surrendered today to face criminal charges.
The corrupt bastard that killed Eddie killed him within 7 seconds of getting to the scene. So he got to the time to prosecute. Now, opened up the vehicle and lunged at him with a weapon. He said he seen a gun, then he said Eddie lunged at him with a knife. But the prosecutors had enough sense to read through the BS and charge the corrupt bastard for murder. But here's the thing, though. When it comes to, like, the East Coast, New York, and that judge on his case.
Now, yeah, they charged him, but at the same time, he ended up getting away.
Case.
Attorney for Meek Mill claims the judge who sentenced the rapper to prison last week is biased. That attorney is expected to file paperwork today asking that Judge Janice Brinkley be recused from the case.
Now, what he was talking about right here is about the corruptness in the judges and that are in Philadelphia, because of course, even when Meek Mill had a charge, the judge admitted that she was biased against the rapper.
The judge dismissed the case and said the shooting was justified.
And the big story on Action News at noon is breaking. A judge just ordered all charges dropped against former Philadelphia police officer who was charged with killing Eddie Earz.
Now the judge.
Now that's mind-boggling right there. How a judge orders that all the charges were dropped against this Philadelphia police officer. Now I'm curious if the same thing would happen that happened in Georgia when the Ahmaud Arbery situation happened. The same thing happened. A judge, they kept pushing the case along. Salute, I'm just being me. The judge kept dropping the case. The judge dropped the case in Brunswick, and then they tried to send it to 2 other counties, And they kept doing the same thing. Oh, we don't see anything wrong here. We don't see anything wrong here. It took for the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to get involved to actually get the justice. So the same thing is going on in Philadelphia. And if it wasn't for all the rallying and the bullshit, they probably would have got away from it. But the thing I can honor about Brunswick is they did it the right way. They did it the right way. They didn't tear up the whole damn city. They just marched until they couldn't march no damn more. And more people got involved, and eventually it came to a head. Now, I don't know if that can happen with Philadelphia. You know, that's a Commonwealth state, I believe. But it's crazy how this judge dismissed everything.
The judge dismissed the case and said the shooting was justified.
And the big story on Action News at noon is breaking. A judge just ordered all charges dropped against former Philadelphia police officer who was charged with killing Eddie Earz.
Now, the judge cited a lack of significant evidence against former officer Mark Dial. Dial was charged with murder for the deadly shooting in Kensington back on August 14. Dial's attorneys argue that he fired in self-defense and should not be charged with murder.
There was no significant evidence. How much evidence do you need to see a guy run out of his car, run straight to this other guy's car, and start shooting and then claim self-defense? Claim self-defense after running to this man's car and just start shooting. And wonder why the people are outraged. Now, the people should be outraged. They should be outraged. Tearing up the city? No. Unless you don't get no results after you keep marching and everything. But on the first day of it, nah.
Evidence. How can it be lack of evidence? The evidence is there in your face.
And this is the young man's aunt, y'all. This is the young man's aunt.
Played in the courtroom, all of the videos. What is lack of evidence to you, Judge? What is it? What is it? Because you're standing there, you see a man that's my nephew get murdered, and you just drop all the officer charges. So you're saying that it's okay to kill? Are you saying that it's okay to murder someone because you're a police officer, because you have a badge? No, it's not.
Even me just covering this case and reading the case details.
Now, as much as some people are gonna say, well, black people are killing each other all the time. Philly has the highest murder rate at this point in time. Right now, it is extremely dangerous in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. There's murders every day. Everybody running around with guns and switches. And if you look at the news, man, you'll always see multiple shootings going on in Philadelphia. Multiple shootings. So you're going to get some people that's going to say, well, shit, if y'all going to do it all to yourself, then, you know, it don't matter. It does, because, you know, we have, I mean, we're not here to say, okay, normal citizens don't do horrible things. They do horrible things, but when we have our law enforcement, we expect better out of them. Somebody has to be has to be in control of things. Somebody just has to be in control of things. We can't just say, oh, the police supposed to be just as bad as the criminals. So we hold them to a high standard. So yes, there is some injustice going on, but among the injustice, we have self-snitching. We have this young lady here who calls herself Meatball, and we about to get to the gist of the story because I don't want to darn too much on this police brutality thing because, hey, it's not going to stop. I'm sorry to tell y'all, it's not going to stop. And going crazy about it ain't going to do nothing about it. It's not going to stop. But see, niggas like this make it worse. Like this young lady that I just put on here. She make black folks look bad. And I'm about to show y'all why.
Seize took the opportunity to loot and to get some clout out of this situation by live streaming the looting.
Okay, where we going next? Oh, they going there? Oh my God! I go to Lululemon. I don't know how you say that store? Lululemon.
Now, as y'all see, not only are these young black men and women, and some white and Puerto Rican or whatever other color, they're deciding to go and loot the city. Foot Locker, Target, little places that, you know, ain't got nothing to do with the injustice that's going on. Now, this big dummy right here decides to record the whole thing. Everybody just
one of the people decided they were going to go outside and live stream the entire thing and get some clout from off this was social media influencer, aka social media degenerate locale Meatball. This woman, Meatball, is somewhat famous or got some type of clout in her community and on TikTok for her wild escapade, like getting head on IG Live and her wild stories about being a prostitute in Philadelphia.
You got cash shepherd cash, huh? You got cash shepherd cash. I'm wet.
Y'all, this is who people are being entertained for by now. This is Meatball, y'all. This is Meatball. Y'all are now introduced to a female from Philadelphia that's not learning One Love, but you're gonna see a lot of One Love actions in this motherfucker here.
Hello, I'm naked. Let's get to the point. You got cash shepherd cash. Ain't nobody playing. Come on now. Now I'm getting scared because I'm naked with a towel on. I don't know you from a can of paint, and you sitting here talking about you got cash. Give me my cash. He gonna tell me,
but once you get naked for me, like go over there and get freaky for me.
I said, bro.
Hey, her dude voice is a little too weird. She talking about she's sitting over there with a towel on naked. Ma'am, with that stomach hanging out, you can't even put the towel all the way around you.
Bro, when you give me, bro, I ain't want to get in my bag with him.
This is the type of content she put out, y'all. This is the type of content she put out. How she trying to sell pussy to somebody and she trying to bully the man into to either cash apping her or giving her some cash. Yeah, this is said Meatball. This is Meatball.
But I had to give it to him, and I want to give it to him like this. Say, yo, you got cash or cash app? Like, give me my money, bro, and I'm gonna get freaky for you. No, I'm not with none of this. Give me my money, and I'm gonna get freaky for you. Who was playing with me?
There's no lengths that Meatball wouldn't go to get some attention and some clout online. So last night, over 8,000 people were tuned into her live stream to watch the looting take place.
Over 8,000 people was watching this, y'all, and I'm gonna play the original video too. This is her, y'all.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Yes. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Eddie. Let's go, Eddie. Oh, look, here go more people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not a police officer, a detective, a law student.
Now, that I'm gonna stop right there on his video of it because as I want y'all to see, now she is trending, and I guess that's what she was looking for anyway. That's probably what she was looking from the start. If you go down any of Twitter right now, this Meatball girl is everywhere. She's everywhere. But let me show y'all the funny part of this, though. Let me show y'all the funny part. Because Meatball, she was lit out there. Let's find the live video. Okay, here's the live. Let's see the original live. How lit she was. How much fun she was just having. Doing all this looting. All this for, you know, attention.
Fucking money, bitch. Cash out my money, bitch. Oh, never. Yo, you a fucking gangster. I fuck with you. Yo, okay.
Everybody she's showing most likely gonna have goddamn charges against it.
Yo, we trying to hit the hair store, yo. The hair store. The hair store. Put that on. Oh, the cops coming. Oh my God, they deep as shit. Oh my God, they deep. Get out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hurry.
Oh, this shit all fun. It's all fun and games right now, y'all. It's all fun and games. Hold on, which video is this?
Hurry, the bitch is right there. Oh my God, wait. Oh shit. No, they want a bullet. What the fuck? Whoa, watch this phone.
Now y'all see, hold on, let me go back to one more video for y'all. Before I show y'all that one, hold on. Before I show y'all that one, we're gonna come right back to that one. Let me show y'all out here while she was looting and going ham, y'all. Hold up.
Guys, do your daughter a favor this year by getting her a unique gift that she'll treasure forever. It says, to my daughter, never forget that.
You should be going down 15th Street right now. Right now. Running to the store. Let's go.
Now she literally on here showing everybody. Now y'all see it. What stuff we going in first, y'all? She's so happy to be out here acting a goddamn donkey. Ain't got nothing to do with this man losing his life. None of that. She don't care about none of that.
Oh my God.
You going to jail too, nigga. This look like that Pennywise nigga. Hey, Pennywise, you going to jail too. Look at her. She couldn't have been no happier.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Pennywise, you going to jail, boy.
Y'all come for me. What you want? You want to lock me up? What's up? What up? See, that's what I'm saying. People,
You got to come forward with it.
Yo, this is crazy. The police say either lock me up tonight or it's gonna get lit. Gonna be a movie.
Now y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? She said the police gonna lock me up tonight or it's gonna get lit. She's threatening the police. They better lock her up tonight. Okay, be careful what the fuck you wish for, man. But this is world dumbest criminal. You out here doing a damn riot while everybody is looting and taking shit. You taking pictures of the people doing it. You standing right in front of the door while they break in. You ain't trying to get the fuck on. She think she's cheap. Look at her. Yeah, we outside. All y'all inside right now. Look at her. All y'all going inside.
This is crazy.
She acting like she going shopping, y'all. You got bitches out here twerking. Was that somebody just twerking right there? Wow, y'all. This is our black people, y'all. This is what them folks that see it. I mean, at goddamn Fox News are having a ball right now. The people in Fox News are having a ball right now. They seeing this type of shit.
But we don't get no justice in our city. We terrorize our city. Ain't nothing. Yes, we need justice. Period. How would you like it if I get out the car and just start pow pow? What do you mean? What's up, y'all? Park that get out. We outside.
Wow, y'all. Wow. Who raised her? Who raised her?
Park that get out. We outside. Where y'all going at? Where we going at? Where we going at? Oh no, watch out. They going in their shop. They going in their shop. Move. This is crazy.
Now, this is the dumbest shit ever. Everybody already know that all of those damn iPhones got tracking devices and all that shit. What the fuck are you gonna do with an iPhone? A stolen iPhone, stolen iPad in Philadelphia. What would you be able to do with a stolen iPad or any stolen device doing after a riot. Just dumb. That'd have been the last place I'm gonna loot out of. If I'm looting, I'm just taking food and shit. Fuck that. If I see if I feel like if it had to be that type of shit, what the hell is people going to take fucking iPads and shit for?
Free iPhones! Free iPhones! Free iPhones!
Free charges, free charges, free felonies, free felonies. You got a felony for you, got a felony for you, got a felony for you, felony for you. Felony for you, felony for you, felony for you. Got 3 felonies for you.
We could now. Your son doing something.
6 felonies for you.
Keep your feet up. I'm about to run me some good now. Yo, what's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound? Oh shoot! Everybody going free iPhones. Let me see the iPhone. Oh my God! What the? Oh my gosh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Go to iPad too. They check the iPad too. Oh my God!
You definitely, you got 2 felonies for you. These bitches going in the store, getting the iPhones and busting them up, and recording themselves busting them up. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Wait till those motherfucking COVID babies goddamn get this age. Y'all think this something right here? Wait till the COVID babies get 20, 18, 19, 20. Oh, y'all niggas in trouble. Yeah.
Oh, bro, I gotta break it. This is crazy, bro. Oh, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Ain't nothing. Oh my God, all these iPhones. They still going on. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Niggas flexing iPhone like that's something. These are shit that you just about to throw away anyway. This is the youth, y'all. Going there and steal some shit just because you feel like you can. Shit you gotta throw away. Mother, look at all the iPhones. Yeah, look out. They got 1 felony, 2 felony, 3 felony, 4. Look at that nigga. He count. Look how he counting these felonies. 1 felony, 2 felony, 3 felony. He's stuck with the felony.
Oh my God.
Felony.
This is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Ain't nothing.
She got you on video. Look at you, young brother. Young brother. Got you on video. With a whole iPad. Got you on video. Oh, Lord, man. So not only she got herself, she snitched on herself, she snitched on everybody. Meatball. Oh, there you go and pick on me again. Still, I got the best trolls.
I'm going to tell you, open the bell, money. Oh, shoot, they going. Oh my God. Oh my God, the cops. Yo, hey, bro. I'm going to tell you.
Oh yeah, Fed want to talk to all of them. But she got some, boy, they thankful for a motherfucker like her. Because without her, they would have had at least 100 less people. I ain't lying.
Oh, they going there? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! They going to Lululemon. Oh, you know how you say that story? Lululemon. Yo, they really in.
And y'all notice how as soon as she started yelling that and saying that, everybody started running over there. This is the definition of inciting a riot.
Oh my God! Oh shit! Oh my God! They in there! Uh-oh. Damn! That's, oh my God! Free Philly! Okay, don't touch him! Oh my God! Record this!
And now this is good footage now. Don't get me wrong. But you can't get any goddamn.
Record this. I gotta record this. No, don't. Record this, mamas.
Hey, and she about to get her mama fucked up too, y'all. Because her mama, I noticed this on this footage, y'all. She gonna keep saying mama. Her mama is out here too. If they might can prove that her mama was out there, y'all. I could put a case on her shit just from my computer. I ain't lying. But she gonna keep saying, mama, 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 come on, mama. Get it, mama. Unless she just call everybody mama.
Everybody keep your phone out. Keep your phone out. Everybody keep your phone out. Everybody keep your phone out. Keep your phone out.
Well, shit, they gonna get her ass, that girl that just passed by.
Oh, shit.
Look at you got. She telling everybody to keep that damn phone on. She, hey, the police gonna get everybody's phone. Like, oh shit, but we glad y'all kept y'all phone though. Oh Lord. Wow. She telling everybody keep your phone on. Yeah. Police like, oh shit, we so glad all y'all dumb motherfuckers kept y'all phone on. Shit. Thank you. You said you wasn't there? Who this is right here, sir? Yeah, bitch. Charges on your ass. Fucking dummy, man.
Keep your phones out. This is why we out here. Because you cops don't know how to keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Your cops don't know how to keep your hands to yourself. This is why we out here.
And she out here big capping. Oh man, this is why we out here.
This is why we out here, because you cops don't keep your hands to yourself. It just started and we ain't finished.
They couldn't wait for this shit around some election year shit. God damn, this just took a nigga back 100 years. I ain't lying. We went from goddamn defending the motherfucker on goddamn niggas happy about a whole bunch of niggas whipping ass on the goddamn boat in Alabama to now this. Whew.
I'm telling you, police, I'm telling you. We out next block, we gonna leave here. Free y'all, we got the next door, ain't nothing. See, I'm right here, yo, ain't nothing. Pull up.
Here's a 60-second rundown on what.
Man. Now, I would be embarrassed if this was anywhere near mine.
Ramingo.
But she out here
Listen,
going to
tonight, everybody
mama.
for themselves. Everybody free themselves, yo. Free the real. Whoever got locked up, you down. Everybody keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Everybody, Ramingo.
We got top right behind.
Yo! Y'all ready? What plaza we going to?
Look at them biggest man.
6 and Lehigh? The plaza.
Do you hear her plotting on where to go to next, bro? Whoever car this is right here, this better not be her mama car. These motherfuckers in the caravan talking about what car we gonna go to next. What plaza we going to next? What plaza we going to next? Wait, talking about, no, you mean what prison you going to next? Good boy, this is a slam dunk case. They say Shawty selling t-shirts and all, boy. The fuck out of here.
6 and Lehigh, and everything. 6 and Lehigh, come on. Everybody pay attention,
Look, the cops right
6
there.
and Lehigh, come on.
Look, they showing that they all collaborated together. He got 1, 2, 3, 4. She got the gang with her. Nigga. Wow. Man, I ain't associating this shit nothing with no political shit. These motherfuckers just stupid. Now they gonna politically, they gonna use that shit. This is just stupid. The fuck?
Oh, yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie.
Let's go.
These motherfuckers moving as a unit, y'all. Get the fuck out of
All I
here.
hear cars about the
Let's go. Let's go.
Come on. We down the street. Act like y'all know. You're a block away, too. Niggas going crazy.
And this all just for liquor now. So what the liquor got to do with motherfucking goddamn with the wow. Liquor ain't got shit to do with no injustice. And look at her. She's sitting right here with get the fuck out of here. So you got there and you didn't have no liquor. Now all of a sudden you got liquor in your hand. So you the only one went in there and just bought you a little bottle of liquor? She the only one went in there and bought a bottle of liquor. Out of everybody. Look at her. Man. This is sad, man. Girl. Lord have mercy. Self-snitching at its finest, boy. I'm glad they're getting these criminals off the streets. I ain't mad at them, man. Shit. Hey, they making technology. They making tech. Hey, you don't need to, man. Wow, I don't even know what to say about this little poor Meatball. Jesus, weed. That's all she wanted. Out of all this looting, that's all she wanted. She done caught 6 felonies. Ooh, Meatball.
Where's all this costume? Oh yeah, the cops coming.
Everybody.
That's well, Eddie.
You. Because they got cameras from other angles.
What makes arcade?
Yeah, they got cameras from other angles, so. Oh shit, damn. I meant to play that. Hold up. So after that, let's see what we damn, I had it coming up, the 52. So 52 people ended up getting arrested after that. Let's get to the next little bit of that real quick. That damn Meatball boy. So now it's the free Meatball. Well, she bonded out, of course. Let me get back to that.
Blackwell is one of dozens of people arrested following Tuesday night's looting. She has garnered attention in the last 48 hours because of her social media live stream.
As chaos unfolded across the city, Dayjia Blackwell was live streaming much of it to her more than 180,000 followers.
What's that?
Posting in Center City and other parts of the city up until her arrest Tuesday evening. Police and the district attorney's office say Blackwell was encouraging others to engage in looting and other criminal activity.
Now, take a look at these charges that Blackwell decided, Big Meatball decided to rack up. Burglary. Not adapted for overnight accommodation, no person present, which looks like a felony. Crime, trespassing, breaking into a structure, another felony. Conspiracy, another felony. Criminal mischief, another felony. Riot, intent to commit felony. Criminal use of communication facility. Oh, that's definitely gonna stick. Receiving stolen property. Probably just for that bottle of liquor. Disorderly conduct, hazardous physical offense. Now, I think, let me see, which one of these is gonna damn stick? Riot, intent to commit a felony, probably gonna. Conspiracy, that's gonna stick. Criminal use of communication, that's definitely gonna stick. You was on that phone the whole time. Receiving stolen property, you definitely gonna stick. So you looking at probably you gonna get stuck with about 3 to 4 out of these 6 felonies.
Blackwell was charged with burglary, conspiring, and rioting, among other felony charges. The 21-year-old was released on $25,000 bail early this morning. We went to
25,000, that's it? Shit, they took it easy on them. They took it easy on the salute, Tanya.
Blackwell's home today after she
think the shit funny.
agreed for us to meet her there. Our attempts to speak with her about her actions Tuesday night and what's happened since then were cut short by her mom. Blackwell's mom did not want.
Oh, hell no. Mom Deuce like, bitch, you done yelled my name out too many times. Bitch, what you doing? You don't get these folks from out of here? What the hell? Mom Deuce say, you don't get the hell nah, don't say shit. Bitch, you was hollering my name all through the video.
Want her speaking with reporters. But the woman known as Meatball did have something to say before going back inside her home. Do you have a message for people?
I just prefer, never loot again, stay out of trouble, never go to jail.
So you regret what happened?
I regret it.
Blackwell also took to social media to thank her followers for their support and said the experience left her scared and traumatized. Blackwell is due back in court October 17th. Claudia Vargas, NBC 10 News.
Oh, man. She done fucked up. She done said anything, period. That's all they were waiting on. But then she still, but she ain't gonna say nothing in front of them folks, but you know what she gonna go to. You know what she going to. She ain't got damn gonna say nothing to them. You know where she at. Well, now that she got those felonies on her. And we got a show when the police finally rolled up on her ass real quick. I'm going to end it with that.
All that needs to be expunged off my record, bro. Like, what? I am an innocent person, bro. I am not a trouble person. I am a good person. I am you know what I'm saying? I'm a businesswoman. Like, I don't like this. I don't honestly, okay, yeah, I'm trending. Yeah, geeky. But to be trending like this, though, for real, though, yeah, okay, I'm trending like this, switch it around. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool, but damn, trending like this. Really, though. I got feelings, too. All that needs.
Wow. The mug shot. Damn it, where's the Hold up, y'all. Hold up. The mug shot that's rocking the news all day is Frankenstein right here. But I want to show when she was getting pulled over, that attitude turned a whole different temperature. Sorry, y'all, I'm having a little technical difficulty.
Last year would then be staying out of trouble this year while he's out on bail. And if so, police and prosecutors say you would have thought.
Attorney wants his bail.
All right. So one more thing to this story. So being that she done put so many folks' face out there, one of these dudes was out on bail for murder.
Revoked. And that's not
Apparently.
all. Steve Keeley live in the newsroom to explain here. Steve.
Well, Sheba, you would think someone facing some very serious charges, already accused of causing the death of a man last year, would then be staying out of trouble this year while he's out on bail. And if so, police and prosecutors say you would have thought wrong. When Philadelphia police put out the booking photos.
So apparently, these are the people that they caught doing this little, you know what I'm saying, escapade. So you seen all the cars and stuff that was around her. You can tell that all of them was together. So the way she done fucked up is she done got all these folks fucked up. All these folks from that dumbass little escapade.
Of those arrested for looting, one face and one name stood out because the same face and same name had been put out by police just last year. In the case of the Center City nightclub bouncer Kenneth Fry, the same Kenneth Fry arrested and charged with looting one of the Pennsylvania State liquor stores this week on Girard Avenue. And when he was doing that, homicide detectives said he was out on bail for this, punching a much smaller man who had been removed from the nightclub.
Whoa.
Just before, for being overly intoxicated and was dancing outside on the street in April of last year. A punch powerful enough to knock him out and eventually kill him 1 week later. The Philadelphia District Attorney's Office charged the outsourced private security company's bouncer, Fry, with third-degree murder. That charge was later quashed in court and reduced by the court to involuntary manslaughter.
Now, I feel like that could happen to anybody. He probably, I mean, wow. Wow. But I feel like that can happen with, you know, and like he meant to kill him or nothing like that. So I get it, he out on bail or whatever, but I think that they really trying to find something to stick to anybody a little bit more in this situation.
Then filed a motion to appeal and get the third-degree murder charge reinstated. Meantime, Fry got a bail bondsman to put up 10% of his $350,000 bail. And as the case was making its way through the justice system, Fry found his way back into the justice system when he was arrested for looting and charged with burglary. Today, the district attorney's office told me they were immediately seeking to have Fry's bail revoked since he violated it with the burglary charge. The district attorney's office then spoke to victim Eric Pope's mother today after news of Fry's arrest broke, telling us she said, "I don't understand how somebody who is facing prosecution for taking the life of my son can go out and be arrested for another crime while we are awaiting."
So, like I say, that little bit that she just thought was funny and all that, and that man is, you know, responsible for his own actions. Don't get me wrong, but damn, this is what it's leading to, y'all. This is where it's going at. That's amazing. Anyway, y'all know Meatball now. Y'all know who Meatball is now, so That's just crazy, man. And it seems like I'm starting to see a lot of they attaching that. They saying Black Lives Matter and stuff. Or I don't know what that's all about or whatever. You know, it's just ignorant folks, man. And of course they're gonna tie this to all kind of political ties and political talk and all that, man. This idiot stuff been going on forever, and we all know where it's coming from, man. We ain't got to sit here and play stupid. But yeah, she messed around and found out. She messed around and found out. But anyway, let's get to Keffe D. Keffe D. If y'all don't know who Keffe D is, you know who he is now, because some people just won't clout at any given measure. And that's even at the murder of another person. And it's weird, man. Like this dude, 45 years old. 49, I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker is. But for the longest, he's been kind of bragging on his involvement with taking the life of Tupac. And right now, I'm going to play a little something for y'all to go over how this whole thing just kind of unfolded. They got the guy that supposedly had a part in the murder of Tupac. He actually said he would have did it himself. Oh, he's 60. My bad. I'm way off. My bad. But I got a little something that kind of helped me out. I definitely know it helped me out. But I want to see what y'all think when it comes to Keffe D, because he definitely told on himself. But I think we all need to know why all of a sudden they saying, if you already knew, why the hell you ain't did nothing about it? That was my whole thing. It's like everybody all knew this man had something to do with it. He going on Vlad TV saying something about it, but nobody ever did anything about it. We was wondering why. So I got something right here.
And he died? No, he died years later after we'd already been involved. He died long after the fact.
Long after that.
Yeah, he just died a few years ago.
Who was he about to have a meeting?
All right. So what we got here? We got the officer that was investigating this shit 7 years ago, right? Now he's gonna tell you the same thing about Keffe D right here that Keffe D is gonna tell you on his damn self.
You know, kind of gives throws a bunch of curveballs at us. So we know that he's not going to sit down and just speak. He was killed. So he's a person of extreme interest. Up to this point in time, he'd been interviewed and says he doesn't really know anything, and kind of gives throws a bunch of curveballs at us. So we know that he's not going to sit down and just be transparent and open with us after all these years. We develop an airtight drug case against him because we're aware of the fact he's got a known history of dealing drugs, and particularly to this guy in New York. And we put an ironclad case against him, approach him, and say, here's the deal, Keffe D. We have questions about these murders. If you don't cooperate, you're going to prison for the rest of your life, and so are several members of your family who are caught up in your drug organization. He confesses to his involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur in Las Vegas in 1996. He tells us that his nephew...
So, now that's important right there. He was in trouble for a separate drug case, right? They worked a deal with him where if he confessed about what his involvement was, so he did that. And they offered him what they call a proffer agreement. This is where you can pretty much snitch on yourself, give your involvement of a crime, but you won't be charged for what you're telling them from what you're telling them right there about the crime. They can't use what you're saying right here to try to convict you. So that's the understanding that this person had. So he told them about his full involvement in it. I'm sorry. They got it on document.
Orlando Anderson, was in the same car with him, which was the white Cadillac. And they had gotten into the fight, obviously, between Tupac and Orlando. And now they're going to go and retaliate at the club where they know that Tupac and Suge are going to be. And they go over to the club and to hunt down Tupac. And prior to that, they meet with this guy in Las Vegas who happens to be Biggie Smalls' godfather. He's a close friend of Puffy. He's out in Las Vegas. He's aware of all this conflict going on. He's aware of the shooting of Tupac. And so he gives him a gun in Las Vegas. And then they set out, along with another guy named Corey Edwards and 5 or 6 other members of the Southside Crips, and they go on the hunt for Tupac and Suge Knight. Ultimately, they run into him on the strip, just off the strip, actually. And at the intersection of Flamingo and Koval, the Cadillac pulls up. He gives him the gun. He leans out and shoots and ultimately kills Tupac Shakur.
And in the car, he is sitting in the front passenger. Terrence Brown, T. Brown, is the driver.
Now, I want to remind y'all, this is not what they're showing today. This is what they're showing when this was. This is 3 years ago. This is 3 years ago when this dude was laying this out. And Orlando Anderson, I mean, not Orlando Anderson because he dead. Keffe D, he just started running his mouth 3 years ago, telling Vlad and all these other motherfucking platforms that he been going around the same shit. They done made Netflix series about this shit, all kind of shit. This nigga done made a book about it.
He had, I think his mother-in-law rented the car, the Cadillac, and apparently Keffe D, every time he would go out, he would always rent a car. And then in the back is Orlando right behind Keffe D, and then DeAndre sitting on this side. He first gives the gun to DeAndre because the car is on this side. DeAndre says no. Then Orlando says, give it to me. He turns around and he shoots, gets him. So that's pretty much the event that takes place. And a lot of it was the attention because the girls were hollering, hey, Tupac, hey, Suge. And they figured out they're them. They made a U-turn to go get him, right?
That's right. Yep.
So where do we go from here?
So now,
by the way, he looks like
So this is where they connecting the whole Diddy and something that has to do with Notorious Big or one of his stepdaddy or some shit. They said his goddaddy or something like that. Well, I think that's Diddy's goddaddy.
Frank Lucas was going up against, who was making Blue Magic and spicing it up and selling it for a cheaper price. Anyway, so just an interesting guy. So
not too far off. He's a known, was a well-known established drug dealer in Harlem for years. He was getting a grip of dope from Keffe D out here on the West Coast. Anyways, he died a few years ago of cancer, natural causes.
And y'all gonna notice everybody on this board is dead, except for this nigga here and this nigga here and this nigga here. But he, well, he ain't important. They just got him pretty much up there.
That he was a co-conspirator in this murder, associated with these guys, and then of course these are your two primary suspects. He provides the gun and the direction, and he follows it, does the shooting. So now we have a confessing co-conspirator in the murder, which is huge for us investigatively. Now we've got testimonial evidence to support this theory, and he tells us things that he could not have known had he not been actually at the scene at the time of the murder. So we corroborate what he says, and you validate it. So now we have, for all intent and purposes, solved this murder. So now we still got our other objective, which is to figure out what happened to Biggie. So we take the same investigative approach, and we know that Suge has got a girlfriend. We've given her an alias of Teresa Swan, and that she's complicit in a whole bunch of kind of white collar.
So they already knew about what the hell Keffe D had going on. Now I come back to that on when I need to. But now we got to understand the proffer agreement.
And a proffer agreement, immunity, and clean for a day.
A proffer agreement is not immunity. People get this confused. There's no immunity in a proffer agreement. All a proffer agreement is that information that you provide that is self-incriminating cannot be used against you. It's like, it's a constitutional right against self-incrimination. So we offer this certain times, during law enforcement investigations. We'll say, listen, if you'll sit down and answer our questions and be honest about responding to our questions, we won't use your information against you. We'll use your information to prosecute other people. And if other people provide information that we can use against you, we most certainly will. We just won't use your own self-incriminating statements against you. That's a proffer agreement. Immunity is different. Immunity means you can't prosecute them. A proffer session.
Now, see, you got to understand that when you be hearing all these niggas talking about these proffer agreements. Because they be like, nah, I ain't snitched nobody. I just told on what I did. But they can still, they can come back and get them. But, you know what I'm saying, just because it ain't, if somebody else tell them the information, they can still collaborate that information that they got. It's just a different story.
It means we can't use your statements, but we can still prosecute you if we get other information.
A proffer agreement isn't a get out of jail free card. As a matter of away with murder.
YouTube is the new home of
Orlando Anderson, aka Baby Lane. Now, Las Vegas police believe that Orlando Anderson shot and killed Tupac after he was violently assaulted by Tupac and Suge Knight.
Just 3 days after the awards, Tupac and others.
That's what they said. Man, they came and said, beat up man.
On those drug charges.
I want to play a little bit of this
murder.
audio.
In exchange, he wouldn't be sent to jail on those drug charges.
Well, in Keffe D's situation, he had a lot to gain because he was looking at trying to mitigate these drug charges that we built against him. So him and his attorney and the U.S. attorney all agreed to do this proffer agreement.
We went to eat. We was eating. Man, they came and said,
This is him telling the people exactly what happened now.
beat up man. We was in a hotel, the rest of the MGM and the restaurant. There was a few New Yorkers though, with them. Man, y'all need some help. We got this. That's what they said.
You guys aren't out in Vegas then with that intention. That's not why you're
No, we've been going to fights since that day, the 80s. See, y'all geared up to go to Vegas. Y'all was going anyway. Now, know who else was going to be down there. I know that's popping shit. We ain't had no pistol. We ain't had no pistol down there.
During the proffer agreement, Keffe D would confess and admit that while they were at a Las Vegas restaurant at the MGM eating, that somebody would come up to them and let them know that his nephew, Orlando Anderson, just got jumped by Tupac and
so everybody at come to the cafe and shit. I seen someone probably from 1180 East Coast Crip. They're like, hey, they just jumped on your nephew. Like, ooh, said some death row niggas. Like, bullshit. They're like, yeah. And we went.
Nephew Orlando, what did he say to you?
He just said they jumped on him and stuff like that. And I asked him, was he all right? He said his shoulder's kind of fucked up. I guess from getting kicked in the shoulder or something. He said his shoulder's fucked up.
How mad was he?
I was more mad than him. Yeah. Why would you know what I'm saying? What you know what's up? Know who people that is.
So what exactly did he tell you? Did he tell you like, yo, Tupac jumped on me, or
he just said the death row niggas jumped on him?
The only injury he had was his shoulder.
His shoulder was kind of fucked up.
Okay, so take me through that. Orlando, he got jumped. What happened after that?
So we ran into New York dudes. Them. They asked us, do we need some help? We're like, no, we good. And then my little homie, we had some little homies out here selling work, kilos and shit. They're like, man, we know what them niggas gonna be. They're gonna be at the 662 Club. They've been advertising this all week. They're gonna perform tonight. So we went up there. And my little homies, when we got the choppers, they lived up there about an hour. We got tired and went on, let's go get high. We bought some champagne bottles, Cristal and Dom Perignon and shit. Stopped at the store and got that shit. When we left, we was in 3 cars, matter of fact. And the other 2 cars missed the light. So we kept on going, heading towards the hotel. When we got to Flamingo, some dude was hanging out. He was like he was in a parade or something. Stupid ass, hanging out the window.
Keffe D is telling interviewers the exact same story he told the police. We were eating at the...
And that got to be the dumbest shit in the world. Because he said this multiple times, y'all. He's going on multiple platforms doing the same thing, telling these folks the same damn story. I went through YouTube. I seen this story that this nigga done told on Vlad. He done told it on another. Let me see what this other story this nigga told it on. Let me. The Vlad one, and Vlad even came around like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even give it to the feds, but you a lying motherfucker. He ain't got no, well, I ain't gonna say he lying. I'm just saying, hell, you ain't gotta get it to the feds. They're gonna get what they're gonna get out of it anyway. And of course, I'm gonna show just a little part of that. You already know where it's gonna, how it end for these cats. I'm about 60 years old trying to get caught up.
Gave you guys a Glock, and you guys tossed it in the back seat. And Bubble Up was the driver, and Baby Lane and Freaky were in the back seat.
We were just all in the car together.
Okay. This was the white Cadillac.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't wait to tell this story.
What's the name? What's that, Flamingo? Yeah, I think that's Flamingo. He used to go drink and smoke some weed, and he happened to be hanging out the window.
Same story he just told on his other platform.
So what happens next?
How many times you got to tell the same story over and over and over?
Details like that, you know what I'm saying?
You told it to the police. Now you're telling it all on platform.
You play
Write a
anything
book
else, you know what I'm
about
saying? Yeah.
Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW, with Suge driving and Tupac in the passenger seat, and you said that Tupac.
In the book. In the book. Vlad got to keep reminding him. In the book. And he get mad because he want to act like it ain't in the book. Bitch, you done written it down. I'm just asking you like
he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
No, shit. Once you got the region, I got the ducking.
So someone from your car started shooting at Tupac and Suge.
Lane starts blasting. You say Suge looks over, he sees you.
Yeah.
He looks right at you.
Definitely.
Okay. When he looks over at you, and then Tupac's busy getting shot. Evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out
In
of
the back seat or something.
Yeah. What do you see happening inside that?
I seen a bullet going through again. I thought he was dead.
So this is what he's telling to the police, y'all. He saw a bullet going to Suge's head. He thought Suge was dead. He's watching Tupac get shot. So you're telling the police that you're in the car. You done gave the gun to the young man that's in the car. You're going on Vlad TV telling him that. You're going on other networks telling them that you shot, you was gonna shoot into the car, but he was on the wrong side, so you gave it to your nephew, and your nephew did it. Now all of these people are dead. You the only person alive. Now he knew that he was good on his proffer agreement to not get arrested for the drug charge that he was facing in Nevada. But him going to other platforms and saying and confessing outside of that confession that he did, they can't use what he said to them in this recording tape. But what he's saying outside of that interview right there, they can use that now. You big dummy. You're going on these platforms, yeah, they can use that.
Oh, you did.
So Orlando shot this car across Dre.
He leaned over on the window, rolled down the window, pop. They was drove on my side, I was popping. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
I'm not gonna go into details on that one. Keep the streets on. I ain't gonna go into detail on that.
I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book.
Well,
so
let him buy the book then.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna read this passage. The shit was on. Tupac made an erratic move and began to reach down beneath the seat. It was the first and only time in my life that I could relate to the police command. Keep your hands where I could see them. Instead, Pac pulled out a strap, and that's when the fireworks started. One of my guys from the backseat grabbed the Glock and started busting back. The first shot skinned Suge in the head, and I thought that motherfucker was dead. I had heard some stories, supposedly that Suge used Tupac as a shield when the bullets started flying, but that's some bullshit. Suge was already wounded, and he was the one that got touched. As the rounds continued flying, I ducked down so I wouldn't get hit.
Basically, yeah.
White Cadillac, arm came out the back seat and started letting off.
What went through your head when you saw that?
They shoot my nigga.
So the bullets started flying. Tupac and Suge's car get.
So you got people that's collaborating their evidence. It's the point of this. And he just telling everything. He just giving them all the details. He telling them every bit of the details.
Say that what?
Yeah,
and he's no longer with us. Got to his vehicle. His car was shot. He had a black Toyota Supra, and him and another guy returned shots at that car.
Yeah, they saying they left their guns. They don't know. They started shooting back. Yeah, some chicks was in the sea breeze, started following a white sea breeze, red top sea breeze.
Why were the girls following you guys?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But I guess the window got shot out.
Front windshield, yeah.
And they stopped following you at that point.
Exactly.
I've talked to a couple people that were there about the situation, and from what they told me was that, you guys came up, the car that you were in came up behind Tupac's car. You guys the cars were not facing each other.
No.
This man telling every detail outside of to the investigator. So now they got you on video. Yeah, it killed the whole agreement. And Vlad don't have to get this to him. They could just get it off of YouTube. They could just get it off of YouTube themselves. You just put everything on a silver platter, in my opinion. And here they go. When they finally put it all together. Breaking news.
$27 years. For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice. We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Goin Keefe Davis, aka Keffe D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur. Davis was arrested this morning by my LBMPD criminal apprehension team, and this investigation started on the night of September 7th, 1996. It is far from over. It has taken countless hours, really decades, of work by the men and women of our homicide section to get to where we are today. Several of those detectives that are standing here with us include Detective Cliff Mogg, the lead detective on this case. He is now retired. Well, I know there's been many people who did not believe that the murder of Tupac Shakur was important to this police department. I'm here to tell you that was simply not the case. It was not the case back then, and it is not the case today. Our goal at LBMPD has always been to hold those accountable and responsible for Tupac's violent murder accountable. Just like we do for every homicide victim in our city. Every single victim, every life that is lost is important and remains a priority for this police department.
But you know it then got real when they give you one of those when they give you one of these press conferences. Oh yeah. They start calling out everything and give you one of these press conferences. It ain't just for Lad though. He did it on several platforms.
It was also important that at the same time we're building towards a successful prosecution.
That first one that I showed, that wasn't Vlad's platform.
To ensure that is going to happen. Mr. Davis's own words reinvigorated our case in 2018. Let me give you some of those details. I'm going to introduce to you our homicide lieutenant, Jason Johansson, and he will provide you many of the details on how we got here today.
Thank you, Sheriff, and thank you everybody for being here today. My name is Jason Johansson, and I'm the homicide lieutenant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And my goal here today is to walk you through our investigation and what led us to the indictment of Dwayne Davis, also known as Keffe D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur. This case has been reviewed by our homicide team and homicide detectives for over 2.5 decades. And ultimately, our persistence in this investigation has paid off. Let me walk you through a timeline of events as we know them right now. Prior to September 7th of 1996, as we all know, Tupac Shakur was an artist who was signed with Death Row Records. And that Death Row Records and its CEO, Marion Suge Knight, were closely affiliated with the Mob Piru criminal street gangs, and that they had an ongoing feud with the Southside Compton Crips. Dwayne Davis was the leader and shot caller of the Southside Compton Crips. And both of these gangs operated out of the Southern California area of Compton. On the night of September 7th of 1996, Tupac Shakur, along with Suge Knight and members of their entourage, which include members of Mob Piru, came to Vegas to attend the Mike Tyson fight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Members of the Southside Compton Crips, which included Dwayne Davis, along with his nephew Orlando Anderson, were also in attendance at the same event. As both were leaving the fight, members of Death Row Records spotted Orlando Anderson near an elevator bank inside the MGM, and at that time they began to kick and punch him near that elevator bank. I will now show you hotel security footage, as many of you have already seen, related to this incident. And on this incident, you will see Tupac Shakur, who's wearing a shiny satiny shirt, along with Marion Suge Knight, who's a large man in a brown suit punching and kicking Orlando Anderson. Following this incident, you'll see hotel security intervene, and then they will leave the area of the fight. Little did anyone know that it is this incident right here that would ultimately lead to the retaliatory shooting and death of Tupac Shakur. Following this incident, Tupac and Suge Knight both left the MGM to make their way to a post-fight party, which was to occur at a local nightclub. At the same time, word is spread among.
And it's like everything that they telling you, you ain't got to, nobody can dispute it because you the one told them that story. He's the one told them the story. Everything lines up. This man told on himself. This man literally told on himself. Internet fame.
Amongst members of the Southside Compton Crips of what had occurred inside the MGM. And then that's when Duane Davis began to devise a plan to obtain a firearm and retaliate against Suge Knight and Mr. Shakur for what occurred inside the hotel against Mr. Anderson. After Davis obtained a gun, he entered into a white Cadillac along with Terrence Brown, DeAndre Smith, and Orlando Anderson. Based on our investigation, this is where we know.
And the thing about it is everybody else that was in the car is dead. So you being the only person left in the car that has somewhat responsibility for this man's life, and you admitting your role in this man, in the death of this man's life, because you keep telling them, yeah, you know, we seen him, he was hanging out the window, you know what I'm saying? So we made a U-turn, we went, you know what I'm saying, you gave the gun to somebody else. Everybody dead but you, and you admitting that here, you would have did it if you was on the other side of the car. Like, everybody gonna be cool with that shit. The only person left is P. Diddy. Shit. Allegedly.
At some point in time, as they were in the white Cadillac, Mr. Davis took the gun that he had obtained and provided it to the passengers in the rear seat of the vehicle. As they were driving west on Flamingo Road near Koval, they located the black BMW, which was driven by Suge Knight, and then the passenger seat was Tupac Shakur. And as they turned around, they pulled up near the passenger side of that vehicle and immediately began shooting at Mr. Knight and Mr. Shakur. Following that shooting, the white Cadillac fled the area southbound on Koval, and after officers arrived on scene, Tupac was later transported to the University Medical Center, where he was treated medically and died approximately 6 days later on September 13th. My homicide section handled this investigation from its onset, and for a short amount of time, our victims, our witnesses, and our suspects were all from Southern California and not local to Las Vegas. Within the first few months of the investigation, our detectives knew most of the information I just briefed you on. However, we never had the necessary evidence to bring this case forward and present it for criminal charges. As time went on, this case had been reviewed multiple times by different investigators assigned to my section, but it wasn't until 2018 that this case was reinvigorated as additional information came to light related to this homicide. Specifically, Duane Davis's own admissions to his involvement in this homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets.
They pretty much ain't had shit until your dumb ass just came out here and just told them your damn self, pretty much. Pretty much. Self-snitching. Y'all just heard them. They said the only new evidence they had was your dumb ass coming out and just saying it out of the blue. Listen to that last sentence. That tell you everything right there.
Reviewed multiple times by different investigators assigned to my section, but it wasn't until 2018 that this case was reinvigorated as additional information came to light related to this homicide. Specifically, Duane Davis's own admissions to his involvement in this homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets. In our section, we knew at this time that this was likely our last time to take a run at this case to successfully solve this case and bring forth a criminal charge. It was at that time that this case was assigned to Cliff Mogg, a detective within my homicide section. And over the last 5 years, my section worked closely hand in hand with the Clark County District Attorney's Office and followed a systematic investigative plan over the last 5 years. We've conducted countless interviews and corroborated numerous facts that were not only consistent with the crime scene on the night of the incident, but also corroborated and were consistent with the sequence of events that night.
Meaning, they can put together what he's saying out of his own mouth now and what they already have outside of that Prosper agreement that they had. See that temptation of being a social media stuff, you know, getting all this love off of being a killer and a gangster and all that. Yeah, this is when it went wrong.
This ultimately led to us procuring a search warrant, which was executed at Mr. Davis's residence in Henderson, Nevada. And following the execution of that search warrant,
so about a month ago, that's when they did that search. They did a search warrant, and they was trying to see if he had any kind of old evidence and all that stuff like that. But I don't think too much came up. But they already had him.
this case was presented to the grand jury, which ultimately led to Davis being indicted on charges of murder. Before I hand it off to the district attorney's office, I would be remiss if I didn't thank Detective Mogg and all the other detectives that were not only assigned this case and reviewed this case, but all the other detectives from other agencies that assisted us in this investigation. They know who they are, and thank you very much for all the assistance you provided. It does not go unnoticed. And lastly, one of the most important things, in my opinion, is we need to make this be a reminder that the charge of murder does not have a statute of limitations. This agency has been and is invested in solving our cold case homicides so that we can bring closure to those families and justice for those victims of homicide. And with that, I will turn it over to the Clark County District Attorney, Steve Wilson.
Murder don't have no statute of limitations. Remember that. Remember that. 27 years, y'all. 27 years. Now, it wasn't just one person that had something to do with it. As you can see, it's definitely a conspiracy. But, damn. Self-snitching out of all this time. All you had to do is put a camera in front of a nigga and you could tell me you could have. All this time we could have been figured it out. All you had to do is put a camera in front of a nigga. But it seemed like there's still one more person that's behind it that, you know, the justice haven't came to. But, you know, hey, what goes around comes around. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up right there, man. That's just where self-snitching goes wrong. The jail cell will teach him. You know, Big Meatball, we'll see what happened with a little bit with that. And we need to make some drops out of her. But she ain't really gonna feel the pain of what's going on until her trial come up. Until then, it's gonna be a game. Probably the same way with him too. But hey, hopefully this ain't your grandpa, this ain't your daughter. But salute to the chat. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a good day. Earz to the streets. Wick mate. I'm out y'all area.